Well, you told me your whole life story in a few shorts. All the while I never knew.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So even before we jump into anything, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel and for clicking on this video. And if you are not subscribed yet, you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also put your notifications on for notifications of when I put my videos up, so that you can always stay up to date with my content. So we have another Oily Girl approved video coming to you live and direct. We're going to be trying out the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation, and we'll see how we feel about it. Y'all know this Oily Girl approved series is for us girls out there and guys who have oily skin, and we're trying to look our best and have our makeup last for as long as we wanted to. That doesn't mean we need to be casket matte, but at least not be like a greasy mess, okay? I'm kind of stepping away from the casket ready makeup, so even if the foundation doesn't say that it's supposed to be matte, I still want to try it and see if it will work, right? Because you never know. It may look bomb on your skin after you hit it with the powder, alright? So that's what we're gonna try today. I didn't show you guys how I did the eyeshadow, but I did use Juvia's Place Zulu palette and Masquerade palette. I also forgot to tell you guys that we're going to be reviewing the new Becca Concealer, which is the Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer in the shade Nutmeg. We're going to see what it do. Okay, so the first thing we're going to put on, since the eyes are already done, is the Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. Went to Sephora, got my sample. I'm hoping that this is my shade. I got the shade Espresso, which is fourth from last, so I'm excited about that. Now this is only in 24 shades. I don't know about 24 shades. I feel like, you know, Fenty did the 40. Come on, Becca. I mean, I could find my shade, and I guess the shade range is very inclusive when you actually look at it in the spectrum. It looks pretty good, but 24 shades, I think we're gonna need to add a little bit more, light and dark. Anyway, so my shade is Espresso, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the foundation. It's supposed to give you a natural finish, which I'm all here for. This is Oily Girl approved, but I still love a natural finish. It's a weightless, medium buildable coverage foundation with a velvety natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. It has nectar brightening complexes, which are powerful actives and natural ingredients help brighten, hydrate, and soothe the skin over time to support your natural glow. Okay, this formula is free of glow inhibitors. It's formulated without phthalates, parabens, sulfates, PGs, and GMOs. So this is supposed to be a really like natural type product. When I went into Sephora to get matched, the associate told me that I'm neutral. And I was like, what? I thought it was warm. Now, Espresso is said to be cool brown with yellow undertones. So we'll see. I think it's looking pretty good. I only got one shade, so that's why I didn't even swatch it for you guys. So it's going on kind of blotchy, I find. I don't know if it's because I'm using my damp beauty blender, and that is not the best way to put this on. But I'm finding myself having to really like blend it out. I hate using a brush on my foundation. I just hate it. So I'm gonna work with this and see how best I can make it work. I actually think this shade looks really good on me. Wow. I don't usually go for cool tone foundations, but look at this and then look at this. It's the same. Okay. Alright. Let me find out I've been doing the damn thing wrong the whole time. Okay, eventually, with a good bit of blending, it's looking good. Now, let's do the forehead. Y'all know that's a test. That is a test for me, because I have some hyperpigmentation on my forehead, and actually, it's doing pretty good. Ooh, that is looking good, right? No foundation, foundation. My forehead is a little darker than the rest of my face, so I usually have to really get that covered up. Do you guys think it's too yellow? Am I yellow? So many things are being revealed to me right now. Y'all, I am feeling this foundation, and I think the match is perfect. So let me just do a swatch. I'm gonna do a swatch of Fenty, and then I'll do a swatch of that one so that we can compare, you know, the undertone and everything, because I feel like Fenty is like a really good match for me. But you know what, we have a lot of different matches, and I feel like it also depends on the day and, you know, just how your skin is looking. So the first one is Fenty Beauty, and the next one is Becca. So you can definitely see that the undertones are very different, but they both look really good on my skin. Y'all see why this foundation game could be such a struggle? Because it's like, I love Fenty, right? And I'm actually really loving this Becca, and I think this is the first time that I've tried a cool tone foundation that looks so good on me. All right, so we're gonna wear this for the whole day, and we'll see what it do. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the concealer that I picked up from Becca, and I actually bought this one. This is the Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. So everybody is coming out with concealer now, y'all. So I called my Too Faced one the world's best concealer, and some people really didn't like that because they were like, oh, it didn't cover well for me. But I felt like, anyway, I don't have a lot to cover, so I guess I'm really not the one to talk about the world's best concealer because I don't have much things to cover on my face. Anywho, let's just move away from that. This concealer comes in 16 shades, and I picked up Nutmeg, which is the third from last, so that's not bad. Plus, I don't mind when concealers don't come in a lot of shades because, you know, you're not using it all over your face. Most of the times you're just using it to brighten. So, you know, one concealer could fit a lot of different skin tones. So this is how it comes. You get 0.21 ounces for $29. I don't know if I mentioned this foundation is $44, but I guess because it has those skin benefits, that's why it's so expensive. I think it's 1 full ounce for the foundation. Let me just double check. Oh, in the foundation you get 1.23 ounces, so you get a good bit of foundation in there for $44, and it does come in a tube. I'm gonna insert it right here so you can see it. I think this packaging is pretty cool, very easy to travel with, so, you know, I'm here for it. And now this Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer is a water-resistant, full coverage concealer that camouflages under eye dark circles, blemishes, and discoloration while smoothing the look of skin's texture. All right, so we're up close and personal. You know, this is the one. It's very thin. Y'all know I prefer a thicker. Wow, this is really thick. Ooh. It has a strange consistency. I'm not gonna put too much because y'all know I've been moving away from putting too much concealer on. But it has a very thick consistency. We'll see how that goes. Wow, I guess that's why the wand is so thin. It kind of reminds me of NARS Creamy Radiant a little bit, but it actually feels like it has some type of emollient in it, some type of like conditioner in it, because it's pretty thick. Right, we're gonna use the Damp Beauty Blender. I quite like this. Wow, this consistency is almost, I want to say creamy, but I don't want to say creamy at the same time. It kind of feels thick, like heavy and kind of sticky too. Yes, it has a sticky consistency. It's blending out very, very easily. I really like the shade that I picked. I didn't want to go too bright. Blend out the nose. My only qualm about this is that it may make me oily. Because if you guys can see, it already has that kind of sheeny finish. So the foundation is skin-like, the concealer is kind of sheeny. So I don't know how my oily skin is going to like that. But we are gonna set it with Patrick's powder. Y'all know that's my fave. And I'm trying to find Patrick's powder for my kit, but I think it's like sold out everywhere. I wonder if it's coming back. I need it. All right, okay, so this is the side with powder. Casket ready. And this is the side with no powder. Wow, it gives your skin a real glow. I feel like people with dry skin would really appreciate this concealer, and they probably would use it and not even set it, and that might be just fine for them. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of the concealer over my lips. Wow, this is almost like a, how can I explain this? It actually does blur, but it almost feels like a balm. Do you all know those like multi-purpose balms that you can buy and you could like use them on your cuticle and you could moisturize your skin with it? That's actually what this is feeling like. Okay, so we're gonna really powder it down. I know I look crazy right now, but listen, I foresee some slippage coming. I foresee it. Anyway, we're gonna check in, you know, throughout the day, and we're also gonna come back at the end of the day to really see what's going on. All right, so my face is looking a little ghostly right now after all that Patrick's powder. So we're gonna go in with our Wowder as per usual and just bring the light back to our face. Okay, so we're looking a little bit more presentable now, but I'm just gonna finish my face off camera and then we'll come back, see how it's looking, and then I'm gonna go about my day. Okay, so I'm back. The entire face is finished. For the lips, I actually use the Fenty Beauty glosses. I use Single and Ready to Mingle. It really goes with this very mermaid vibe look that I'm giving. Okay, so we're just gonna wear the foundation throughout the day. If I do touch up, I'll let you guys know once I check in. On camera, I don't really know if you guys could see the little creasage that I'm seeing here. It's even looking a little dark under my eyes on this side. I'm not sure why. You may not be seeing that because the lights on the camera bros out how your skin looks, but in the mirror I could see it's kind of looking dark under my eyes. So I don't know if this concealer really is my favorite, but in terms of the foundation, I'm actually really liking it. Hi y'all. Where do I begin? As you can see, my face is very oily. I have not touched up for the day. I actually went to work, and as you can see, I added a little glitter to my eye. This is actually Lemonhead, a brand that I absolutely adore. They have glitter that has its own adhesive, so you just like put it wherever you want and it stays there. I knew that Becca Skin Love was not a matte foundation, but I didn't think that it would do this. So under my eye right here is actually baked and still like dry, but my cheeks right here are super greasy. So I'm thinking that it really is the concealer that is making me greasy and not so much the foundation, because the places where I am really greasy is in the places where I put the concealer, except right under my eye, which is matte. I would attribute that to having very dry under eyes, so that is maybe why right under my eye is dry. Yeah. My forehead separation, I mean, I feel like I could just peel this off right now. I don't think you guys have ever seen me this greasy. I don't even know if I could, I'm sure I could salvage this, but I just wanted to show you guys that this foundation is not oily girl approved, okay? Let me see if I powder this, if that will help. Blotting, I think, is just gonna transfer onto the blotting paper, and that is not what I want. So let's see if by adding some water, we could do something about this. The forehead is already a mess. You'll know that's my problem area. I could see my dark spots coming out. And you know what? I must say today was actually a pretty warm day, and I went to work and work was hot. Like for some reason they didn't have the AC on, and I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, so that really helped a lot. It's still looking, it's not looking casket matte. If you're an oily girl, I don't know if you would like this very much, because having to powder every hour, I don't really know about that, especially when we have foundations that are already matte. Why should we have to go through that? I will say I do not like the concealer at all. Now there is a foundation that goes with this concealer, and I have not tried that yet, so maybe that foundation is the next thing I'll try, because Skin Love is not where it's at for the oily girls. That powder saved my life, but in person the concealer is a no-no. I'm actually gonna give this foundation a 2. That's the lowest I think I've ever given on my channel, because it's just not suitable for oily skin. Like, this is my first time trying it, and that is what I have to say about it. I think people with dry skin will absolutely love this foundation. Now that we're at the end of the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to put your bell on for notifications so you'll know when I upload. And you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's Beat on Instagram and on Snapchat, and The Beat Inc. on Facebook and Twitter. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching and have a great night, guys. Bye.